Alright guys, I wanted to remind you guys before we get into the video that we are doing an Oculus Quest 2 Elite battery strap and possibly even a Quest 2 giveaway on the channel. Click on this link here to get access to it. It's free to do it. All you got to do is follow a couple steps, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be entered in the giveaway. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, coming in at number 10 is the newest game on the list, and that is Hyperdash. I am not usually a fan of putting games like this on a list, you know, for newcomers and stuff because of motion sickness and stuff, but this one is just so well done, and I haven't seen anybody complain about motion sickness in this one, which is why I included it on the list. If you're into FPSs, this is the hottest game around right now, pretty much in VR. You basically are dashing around. There's a bunch of different modes like Control Point, Deathmatch, you know, all these different things that you can play. And the cool mechanic is obviously the dashing around, but you can actually dash around these rails around the map, and you're moving around these rails, and it's just a really fun game to play and basically take out your opponent, guys. It's a lot of fun, a lot of different modes, a lot of variety in the maps. I love dashing around onto these rails to move around the map fast. It's frantic fun. Think Unreal Tournament and Quake and stuff in VR, and it's easy on the stomach. I haven't really seen anybody complain about, you know, since dashing is the main mechanic, that they're going to have any issues in VR with motion sickness. So check that out, guys. Coming in at number 10, Hyperdash. And the next one coming in at number 9 is for all my golf fans, and that is Top Golf VR. Now, what sets this one apart, on top of the fact that, of course, it also has, you know, golf that you can play on 9-hole courses and 18-hole courses, is this, what you're seeing right now, is the fact that you can actually play Top Golf in VR with 8 of your friends. If you guys have been to a Top Golf facility, you know how the gameplay works. You're all sitting on top, you're shooting balls, and you're trying to get it into these locations on the field, and you know, the closer you get to the hole, the more points you get, and that's basically what you do. And you have 8 of your friends playing this, and you can actually listen to music videos. There's a bunch of TV screens around you to listen to music and stuff while you're playing, which is fantastic. And they even have other mini games behind you. It feels like a social hub for golf fans in here, and that's what sets this one apart. That is not just a golf game, but a golfing hub for all your golf needs. And it's so much fun to play with 8 of your friends. And it's definitely my favorite golf game in VR now, just because of all these social features that it has. Check it out, guys. Top Golf VR, Pro Putt by Top Golf in VR. The next one on this list is 11 Table Tennis, coming in at number 8. It has definitively been said that this is the best table tennis game in VR, because there are a couple of other ones. And this one is fantastic. This is the game I go to every time I put my VR headset on. I always play a round or two of this one. Really easy to get into. The physics are spot on. Always people online to play. If you guys are fans of table tennis, this is the one you guys don't want to miss. It is 11 Table Tennis, coming in at number 8. And the next one on this list is for a game that you guys like to show off to family and friends, which always needs to be included in this list. And this is Richies Plank Experience, coming in at number 7. This is the game I continuously always show to people because it's the first wow moment in VR that usually people see, which basically you go into an elevator, you go and you have to walk this plank and walk out and get to the edge. And, you know, it always freaks people out, especially newcomers to VR, when they see and they feel like, oh, it's nothing, I'm going to do it. And then they get over there, and I have all my friends who, you know, have done things, and then they get onto this plank, and they're like, no, I'm not walking on that plank. I'm not getting off the elevator. So it's a really fun experience to show, you know, new people in VR what VR can do, and to see their faces when they try something that revolves heights, and they instantly are like, no, I'm not walking onto that plank, I'm not getting off the elevator. So it's definitely, you know, an experience that you probably will only play a couple of times with the same person over and over again, but easily an experience that you need to show newcomers to VR if you have family and friends that you're showing, which is why it's on this list. And, you know, it's a lot of fun to see the people's expressions when they get into this one, guys. Check out Richies Plank Experience, coming in at number 7. Now, coming in at number 6, if you guys are fans of storytelling games, this is definitely one for you, especially if you guys are fans of Star Wars, and that is the Vader Immortal series. Guys, if you guys are fans of Star Wars like I am, this is one not to be missed. This is the whole entire series. It's a 3-part series. Each series is about an hour to an hour and a half long, so about 3 to 4 hours of an experience here. And if you guys, like I said, if you're in the Star Wars world and you want to see what VR can do with a story-based game, this is definitely one you guys don't want to miss. You know, seeing, you know, Darth Vader in VR for the first time, getting your first lightsaber and wielding that in VR feels fantastic. You know, this is a child dream come true to be able to basically be in a Star Wars story, and the story is told is really, really good and really fun to dive into. Of course, I'm not going to talk about spoilers and stuff, but they did a good job with it, especially being the first Star Wars game in VR. And of course, they even had the dojo mode here, so after the story is beaten, you also get to basically go through a bunch of different levels. I think it's like 40 or 50 levels to try and get as far as you can by dueling these lightsabers and killing all the enemies around you and try to get the highest score possible by reaching you know, the highest level you possibly can. So a lot of content here for the price, in my opinion, and definitely one not to be missed if you guys are Star Wars fans. That is Vader Immortal coming in at number 6. The next one on this list is also a great social experience to play with people, and that is Pokerstars VR coming in at number 5. If you guys are a fan of poker, and they recently even added blackjack and actual slots, like slot machines and stuff, this is definitely a game for you. You can go around the table, you can manipulate the chips, the cards and stuff. It feels like you're really playing at a table, you know, with the environment that you're playing in. A lot of different fun things to do in this one with your friends and family. Definitely a great social experience to get into VR. Of course, this one's free to play as well, so of course a lot of people will have fun with it just for the fact that it's free. That's Pokerstars VR coming in at number 5. The next one on this list is Big Screen VR coming in at number 4. Now, if you guys want to do anything in VR when it comes to watching things with your friends, this is the app you guys want. Another free one here as well. And what basically this one is, you can either take your existing computer, stream it right to your headset, and you can watch anything on your computer. You can even play games. So anything on Steam, you can play in VR on a gigantic screen if you want to, coming streaming right from your computer. Or you can join other people's rooms in public rooms and basically watch other people's content that they're streaming to other people, or play games with other people, as you're seeing here, and all these different cool and 3D environments that you can play in. You know, I love the drive-in theater that they just added. I love the gigantic movie theaters that they have, and you can even rent 3D movies. Guys, go and watch a 3D movie in VR. It is a fantastic experience. Even if you didn't like 3D before, it's a different experience in VR. You can rent these 3D movies or watch ones that other people are streaming, but definitely rent one because it's a much better experience and quality. Guys, don't miss this one if you guys want to experience anything to do with watching TV, watching shows with other friends and family. This one's fantastic. Big Screen VR coming in at number 3. Another free game that you guys can explore, and this one is huge. This is all about, you know, the community. This game has existed not just in VR now, but on Xbox, on PlayStation, on phone, so it's huge, and it's still huge in VR. But you can go paintballing, you know, there's disc golf, there's actual dungeon quests that you can go on with your friends. You know, there's a lot of things to do with this one, and it's cross-play on all these different systems, and it's, you know, an ever-expanding world. There's always people creating the rooms, always events going on different times of the day, so there's always something new to explore and new to do. So this is an ever-expanding thing, guys. It's free to play. Definitely one you guys should check out as one of your first VR games. That is Rec Room coming in at number 3. And coming in at number 2 is my favorite social experience or social application in VR, and that is Allspace VR coming in at number 2, guys. There is so much to do, just like Rec Room was before, but this one gears more to the social aspect where you can go and attend, you know, different events in Allspace VR with all your friends and family. There's a lot of people that can join in one room. I think it's like 60 to 100 people. You can join comedy events, you can join, you know, dance parties, all these different things that you can do in VR with all your family and friends. And again, this one is another one that always has people in it, always has different events going on throughout the day, and always new things. And there are some games to play as well, like Cards Against Humanity, or Holograms Against Humanity, as they like to call it, Dungeons and Dragons. So there are some games to be had here, but I love the community in here. It's definitely more of a older audience than Rec Room was before it, and there's still a lot to do in this one. Also, things coming out all the time. The environments that have been done by Allspace are fantastic, and the different events that are always going on, like comedy clubs, like book events, like you know, news events, all these different things that are always going on in there are definitely fantastic, guys. If you're want to get into a social game to be able to talk to other people and see what's going on, definitely one that you guys should check out. That is Allspace VR coming in at number 2. And the last one on our list definitely doesn't need any introduction and shouldn't be a surprise to most people. Our number one game on here is Beat Saber. Beat Saber is a game that sold the most in VR for a lot of good reasons. It's a lot of fun. It's a rhythm-based game if you guys are into things like DDR and stuff like that. This is the first game you guys should check out. It's so much fun to play, especially if you add custom songs. If you're not thrilled with the actual songs that come with it, definitely check this one out, guys. Beat Saber. And that is it for my list, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that top 10 list for Quest games for new users. And don't forget here that we're doing a Quest 2 giveaway, as I mentioned at the top of the video. Check the link down below in the description if you guys don't want to miss it. It's going on until March 27th. You can win either an Elite battery strap, and if we reach certain goals, we're even giving away a Quest 2 headset. It's free to join, of course, so don't miss it, guys. Check out the link below. And till next time, guys, thank you guys for watching.